watch Lakeland. The turn off to Cape York. And how about I get them out the back door? And someone just wants a photo. It's down in the dumps today. Anyway. Can you hold that while I get your crutches? The gateway to Cape York. Welcome to Lakeland. Poor thing, this is just gutted. So close yet so far away. Next time, honey. Next time. Alright, get in the car. Cooktown, where we're heading. It'd be really hard for him sitting in the car, not being able to drive, take his mind off things. And knowing that we're both disappointed, but it is what it is. He hates me even saying that, but for some reason we're just not meant to do it, you know. There'll be a next time, maybe next year, and we will get there. It's just going to be a little bit longer than expected. So anyway, let's head up to Cooktown, get set up for a few days, and we'll go from there. Alright, see ya. How funny. They're bloody everywhere. Kevin, Barry, Barry, Kevin. There's two just here, and then there's one further over the back. Oh, here's three. Oh. Kevin, Barry. Must be the Kevin Barry Highway. If you don't know who Kevin and Barry are, excuse my look tonight. I've had my hat on. At home, our nephews call them Kevin and Barry. Every Kirky. Oh look, there goes another one. Welcome to the highway. How funny. We just camped up here in Cooktown at the Peninsula Camping Ground, or Caravan Park. And this is our beautiful spot. Just here. And here's Hobbles coming out of the disabled toilet just across here. How'd you go, hon?
Yeah, fine.
Where are you going?
Get a beer.
We're right near the rocks, just to remind him of not to wear pluggers around them. You right? So this is what we've come to. Headphones. Watching it on the phone. However, doing a dinner of champions tonight, we've got...
There's no way you dropped that.
Sorry about the interruption. Meatballs in tin spaghetti. Can't beat it. Mmm. And that's it. Dinner of champions.
Victoria, sit down and finish your dinner, please. Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
So since it's a bit of an overcast sort of day, I thought I'd get Hobbles out and about and come and do a little bit of a historical walk through Cooktown. I've already gone up to Mount Cook and then realised you had to do a 3k walk up a mountain, which obviously neither of us are going to be doing at the moment. But we've brought you here down close to the foreshore, just behind the main street, which is up there. Down to this oversized silhouette portrait of Bummer ancestral elder Sir Joseph Banks.
Rocks they're called.
Reconciliation rocks. Very good, Adam, very good. See, I did bring you for a reason. Nice bruise on the back of your knee, by the way. Reconciliation rocks. It's just so challenging for him. So the reconciliation rocks are about what, Adam?
Reconciliation.
Gee, you're full of historical knowledge today, honey.
Pretty much where Captain Cook met the indigenous of the area.
Here on this site, that's a conflict was resolved between Cook and the Bemega over the poaching of turtles from the reef. It's going to be a long trip home. Hopefully, once we're back in Cairns in about a week's time, and we'll get his back slab off and we'll be able to hop into a boot and continue doing some travel. But why he's not allowed to put any pressure through it, that makes it very hard for him. I feel like I shouldn't be doing anything, but just to get out and about. Maybe I need to find a few breweries. However, then he won't be able to keep his balance. But anyway, maybe he can reconcile on the rock. Oh. Anyway, here he is. Just taking it all in on Reconciliation Rock, huh?
Comfy.
Oh, you look very comfy there. It's pretty cool, isn't it? So just at the northern end of town is the Captain Cook Memorial, in memory of Captain Cook, who landed here on 17th of June 1770. Wow. And obviously right down near the water. Playground for the kids, obviously on a ship. And a massive cannon.
Keep going, that's good.
This is the tree that was moored, that was used to moor the Endeavour Head.
Yeah, I know.
And the anchor. It's actually huge, isn't it? Like when you think about it, it's massive.
dissatisfied with what they saw as endemic corruption in the established church, as well as its symbiotic relationship with the ruling class system, these various dissenters call for a return to the simple preaching of the gospel.
I wanna take you far away, deep into the country where we can be alone. I wanna give you all the space so you can write a new set of songs. This land cannot live without the rain. The rain is worth nothing if it has nothing to sustain. You must remember your name and write a new set of songs. You can play the piano without crying. When you say you're fine, I know you're lying. I wanna take you far away from here so you can write a new set of songs.
This is funny. Anybody for roller skates? Oh, wowzers. Be heavy to move along, wouldn't they? Good old squeeze box. And an amazing message on the wall which you won't be able to see. And it says, they try to take it away from us, but the Aboriginal culture is too strong. Our culture is a living culture. We don't wait. We don't want it to become a dreaming. Despite all of our difficulties, we are leaping back like the proverbial kangaroo. Says it all, really. I don't think I'd like these in my room. I'm sure this is where Chucky come from. Wow. So this is one of the first refrigerators. It was called an ice box. And I used to put a block of ice in. And it kept everything cool. Obviously it was insulated. Not bad.
Sitting looking at the altar, just praying for good news next week. So.
That the Queen was in Cooktown for all of 47
minutes.
And they had some steps that they had put in, the Queen's steps. However, the tides were wrong and the boat couldn't moor there, so she couldn't step out on her
So they dropped
steps.
her off down the road.
Brought her up, stood her up on top of the steps, and then she walked down them. And the key that you just saw is the key that she opened the museum with. So, yeah, she did actually come. A lot of the locals believe that she didn't actually come because she was only here for 47 minutes and they missed it. So there you go. How you going today, Hobbles?
Yeah, all right.
It's looking good. So these stairs behind us were actually taken from this building and then returned at a later date. But they went up to the dormitories, which were way upstairs, because there's next level and then 2 more levels above here. But the young children actually weren't allowed to use the main staircase other than for special occasions. They had to use these. And of course, running up them and running down them was exciting.
Fun.
That was really good.
Lee had to go upstairs because there is a lift, but it was out of order, so I couldn't get up there.
Sorry about that.
I could have got up there, but there were like 100 steps, and I wasn't doing that. So, anyway,
$30 to get in.
yeah, but well and truly worth it.
But some of the artifacts were really good. Like young kids would see them and go, "Wowzers!" You know. Hence, you know, you saw the roller skates that were made out of bloody steel.
Yeah.
But yeah, really cool.
Yeah, very much worth the money.
Yeah.
It's worth $30 to get just see the original.
$25 each, I should say.
$25 each.
Yeah.
Worth the money just to see the original anchor from the Endeavour. Like that's history. So.
And how they actually got it back up.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
How'd you get it up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just put all those little blue pills around it and it came up by itself.
Very good.
Anyway, we're off to Finch Bay.
So we've just taken a quick drive out to Finch Bay. Adam's going to sit in the car, obviously. So you can do a rim walk, which takes you obviously right round. But they have to put this on there. Is it not obvious? Oh well. Let's go down to the beach. Appropriate footwear. Oh. How stunning is that?
Beautiful.
No swimming though.
Oh well.
Oh well. Ah, it's just gorgeous. So the water comes out from the mangroves, obviously tidal from the beach. That's like so annoying. Obviously you can take the risk and go swimming or to get stung. Not I, said the wolf. So this is not a paid advertisement, nor are we endorsed or to be paid by doing this. However, keen sandals, joggers, hikers, or any of the above, they're terrific. If you haven't got Keens, you don't know what you're missing out on. Good for sand, water, hiking, wearing two or one if your husband has a broken leg. They're good sturdy shoe for an all-round adventure. Keens, found in any Anaconda store.
I usually start most afternoons though by telling everyone a little bit about our boat that we're on here today and our journey with it, I suppose, and how we ended up here in Cooktown. To begin with, my confession for the afternoon is I'm actually from Ballarat. Left there some time ago, probably because of the cold, now that I think about it. Lived in Cairns for a while, spent a bit of time in the Territory over at Catherine, driving tour boats at Catherine Gorge at Nipperlook. Has anyone done that trip through? Yep.
Wow.
Came over to Cooktown about 12 years ago, and in the years after getting here, my wife Trissy and I, we saw an opportunity to start up something similar to what we've been doing. We did about 10 nautical miles. You would arrive at our closest reef systems. We've got Boulder and Egret reefs straight out here. You can see them on days like today when the white caps have sort of dropped off a bit. You'll see those reef systems from the top of Russellville Tide. So that rock, of course, marks the spot where Cook beached or careened the Endeavour back in 1770. So you can imagine 360 odd tonnes, 100 odd foot long with square rigger line right here on the side 253 years ago, almost to the day. So by now they've left the port of Cooktown about 10 days ago now, and they've just left Lizard Island. They're heading east, trying to find a safe passage through the reef out into clear water on the far side of the reef. So pretty much that's where they're at this point. So they were here for 48 days though, and it's that 48 days that Cooktown sort of connects with on many levels. But the whole Cook story is such a big story. It's sometimes hard to know where to start and finish with this. The museum and the history. So the boathouse or the Wallumbilla Cultural Centre both do a wonderful job of telling that story. Once they get it off, they assess the damage, realise pretty quick at this point that they're still taking on too much water for the pumps to keep up with. Sinking is inevitable, so one of the midshipmen pipes up and says that he's seen a process used before called fothering. Fothering was used right up until World War II, but it involved getting an old sail, laying it flat on the deck, covering the face of it with tar, adding straw, wool, feathers, air, any matter that will sort of stick to it and give it a bit of substance. Then they work that sail with lines and ropes over the bows and under the hull. Once it covers the hull, the suction effect from all that water rushing in starts to drag that matter off the face of the sail. In summary, from there, they're here for 48 days. It's the longest amount of time by far that Cook spent in any one spot on the Australian coast. It was the only time they actually slept on shore. During those 48 days, a whole series of events unfold that go down in our history books now in different ways. But a lot of contact with the Guguimatha clans, 250 Indigenous words and names recorded for the first time ever. First European recorded sightings of kangaroos, banks and solander. The botanists had this truly unique opportunity. They were like kids in a candy store, I suppose, but they spent those 48 days collecting what turned out to be 384 botanical samples, of which about 300 of those were unknown to science at that time.
Oh, that's gorgeous, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
It's just,
All we need now is a big croc.
yeah, just dangle your feet down there, will you? What was that, sorry?
Someone said mud crabs. I like the idea
Oh yeah,
of mud crabs.
either
for all
either,
the,
you know.
the crocs.
Yeah. Just gorgeous, aren't they? Literally straight down here. Are they like a little perch or something?
Not sure. I'm used to river fish. Wouldn't have a clue about sea fish.
No.